I don't have a recorder, or I used to play a recorder when I was in like grade 4 or something. Like they kind of force you to play it. But if I had one, I would definitely use that. And you already know what it is. When I play that tune, you know exactly whose theme that is. We're talking about John Cena, the first man to actually turn invisible for a very long time, right? Like, that's actually his real superpower. They say Peacemaker has no superpowers. Well, buddy, he can turn invisible, right? And yeah, I mean, this is John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Peacemaker, I believe, is out already. People are already playing him. They're saying nerf him because he's so goddamn OP, and that's like NetherRealm fashion, right? The DLC characters are always OP, and then they kind of like nerf him a little bit, right? Talk about pay to win, am I right? But that usually happens. They might nerf Peacemaker. I don't know. I don't know too much about him. I only saw his gameplay trailer, so check that out if you can. I'm actually really pissed because I want to play MK1, and I believe they were having a free weekend, either this weekend or it already passed. I'm not sure. I actually really wanted to try it, but unfortunately, I don't have a PS5 or get this, a Nintendo Switch. You know what's fucked up? The fact that this game is on Nintendo Switch, it can run, and actually, like I think it's like 60 frames. I think, right? I think it's 60 frames. Sure, it looks atrocious. It looks like a mobile game, but at least it runs on 60 frames. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it doesn't run on? PS4, and that's like absolutely like that's just such a down. That's such a what's a fucking underhand tactic. Is that an underhand tactic? Like, come on, really? You're trying to tell me it's gonna work on a Switch, but not on a PS4? Like, come on, that's so fucked up. Like, I'm playing, like everyone should just be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know for a fact if it can work for the Switch, it will work for PS4. But I guess I don't know why. I know maybe they're trying to do something about it. I don't know. But I'm actually really pissed. I actually really wanted to try it. I want to see Omni-Man and all the new characters, see how it plays. I actually haven't played any fighting games in a while. Last fighting game I played was MK11. I was playing as Rain, but then my PS Plus subscription ran out, and I'm like, fuck it. I just never came to renew my subscription because I just like, what's the actual fucking point? I really need to get back into it because I have a lot more characters to play as aside from Rain. I still need to play as, I think Noob. I need to finish him a little bit, and then there's Baraka, Cabal. There's a ton of characters I still need to fucking play as. Robocop, all the DLC characters, Spawn, any play as him. Already play as Joker and Rambo. I really enjoyed them, both of them, especially Rambo. I think he's really fun. Right, like Joker's top tier, but we all know Rambo. Like he's supposed to be like bottom tier, but I actually found he was very fun. So yeah, I'm just a little pissed that MK1's on the Switch and you can't play it on PS4, which is just so fucking stupid. And you know, fuck you. But anyways, I actually wanted to try. You know, I'll get a PS5 eventually. My friend's telling me to wait for the PS5 Pro because like might as well get the definitive edition, right? But I'm like, do I really need all that? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. But this is Peacemaker. Now, the trailer that came out, we already saw that. There's pretty much nothing new to come in this. It's kind of going to be like the same one with Megan Fox when they announced that she's Natara. So basically, she's going to be talking about her involvement in the game and why she's even playing the character. So this is kind of the same thing with John Cena. And I already know John Cena. He'd be doing shit, you know what I'm saying? And unlike Megan Fox, he killed it as Peacemaker. Right, he actually really enjoys that role. I think that's the most important part, right? When the actor enjoys it, he's actually gonna give it his all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's better than being an actual superhero? You know, he get to walk around actually wearing that suit, go in interviews wearing that suit. I mean, he can tell he enjoys the character, and I like that. I like it when the actor embraces the character and doesn't just like throw it aside, especially for something as goofy as a superhero. Because I know superheroes are pretty mainstream, right? But it's still like you're still considered a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Not that I give a shit being called a nerd, because you know it doesn't matter. But still, I mean, like, you know, it's not exactly, it's not exactly, you know, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Anyways, it's not exactly universal yet. I know it's a huge, right? But still, people, like, aren't that crazy. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Anyways, let's check it out what John Cena's got to say about Peacemaker. And I hope we'll actually see him this time, all right? 3, 2, 1.
You Hollywood types are all soft. Weak.
The bullshit on the internet is rotting your brain.
It really do be. Internet do be rotting people's brain, bro.
I'm John Cena.
Key facts.
And I get the honor of playing Peacemaker
Nice.
in Mortal Kombat 1. Peacemaker is a character built for Mortal Kombat 1. He is a definitive trash talker.
Yeah.
He's brash. Man, it's a whole lot of attitude.
Found this. It's very characteristic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it all makes a lot of sense. Eagerly.
In the Mortal Kombat 1 universe, and now be up against competitors like Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I mean, I'm hitting with Hall of Famers.
Yeah, he is, man. Come on. Like, it's like legendary, you know what I'm saying? Being in a Mortal Kombat game.
Jesus! What the hell?
Fucking sick. Awesome. He fits right in too, you know what I'm saying?
Kombat 1 roster is so stacked, but I just gotta be selfish here. My favorite character is Peacemaker.
Why wouldn't it be, you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually, like, he loves his character.
And,
I love
of
him.
course, be on the lookout for Eagly.
Oh yeah, there he is. Apparently he's in the show. I didn't see the show yet. And you know what? I think I just might. Because this is convince me to watch the show. Not gonna lie to you. And of course that's his fatality, right?
Activate Sonic Boom!
I really like the sound effect when it like, the ripple.
Peace unlocked.
Nice. Nice, right? Like once again, nothing new, right? It's just John Cena's commentary over what we think is gonna happen. Okay, so March 7 to March 10. Yeah, it's not for PS4 though. So it's gonna happen eventually on March 7 to March 10, but not for me. For people on Switch. Switch players will get a free week. Yeah, PS5, Xbox, and PC. Oh, not for Switch? Okay, so not even for Switch. Huh, never mind. Wait, I have a PC. You think this could play it? I actually don't know if it can it play it? I gotta find out. Because this is a PC I can play it on this. Okay. There may still be hope, you know? I can't play on my PS4. Apparently it's not for Switch. But if I can get to play it on the PC, which I do have, then maybe it could be interesting. I'm definitely gonna stream that. If it works out, if it happens. But yeah, once again, nothing new. Once again, I'm pretty sure he's already out. He's just talking about Peacemaker, his character, and once again, he's enjoying it a lot, right? And one thing I noticed, like with me personally, when I see guest characters in Mortal Kombat games, I really get reinvigorated with the character. I'm pretty sure I watched RoboCop. Like I didn't like him that much because the fact that he was half a robot and half human kind of freaked me out. And whenever he took his mask off, that kind of freaked me out. But ever since I was watching MK11, I'm like, I should probably watch the movie. I did watch RoboCop 1 and 2, loved it, right? But as a kid, I always kind of like was freaked out by RoboCop because I'm like, why? It looks kind of creepy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it definitely does reinvigorate interest. Now, like just because of this, just because of Mortal Kombat 1, I'm gonna watch the show. I wasn't really, first intending to watch the show, but I might just now because I mean, once again, it's really, really cool. And I think I want to know like all the references and Eagly, where did he come from, and the shield he has, and the psionic blaster, like with his fucking sonic boom with his helmet, because that wasn't even in the movie at all. I only saw him in Suicide Squad, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, same thing with Spawn and MK11. I went back and watched the show, which is fucking phenomenal, right? Definitely one of the best animated shows out there. Definitely one of the best for adults, because it's probably only for adults. You don't want kids watching that, but let's be honest, a lot of kids did watch that, and that means you're slime. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Rambo, but the thing, I already liked Rambo a lot before seeing him in MK11. So when I saw him in MK11, I'm like, oh, that's so hype, because I love Rambo. I just love his movies, and it's like him as a character. Same thing with Terminator, already knew him, right? But it can often, because obviously you see your character. You see a character being a playable character in Mortal Kombat 1. You like the game, you like the characters. So even if it's a character you're not familiar with, just because you're playing the game, you might end up watching the rest of their media because, oh my god, if he's this cool in this game, then imagine how cool he is in his own series. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. But basically, yeah, that was basically John Cena as Peacemaker. But unfortunately, like once again, I always ask for this, but I didn't see him again. Like who? Do we even know who John Cena looks like? Like, for some reason, they kept on switching between gameplay of Peacemaker and then just an empty studio room. And I'm like, what's up with that? Right? Like, it didn't make any sense. Like, why I could only hear John Cena. I know what he sounds like, but I've never seen John Cena in my entire life. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, they keep on doing this. Like, you'd think that they would, show us the guy who's behind this voice and this character, but no, I mean, I don't know what's it gonna take to see this guy. What's it gonna take to see John Cena? Do I have to sacrifice a virgin or something? I don't know what's going on. I want to see the man behind the mask, the toilet bowl head. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that's one thing. Kind of like Bigfoot and the Kraken or the Loch Ness monster. It's kind of like a myth, right? Abominable snowman or whatever. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll make it my life's goal to finally you know, lay my eyes on John Cena and see what he looks like. Because until now, I haven't actually seen him. I don't know what he looks like. I don't think anyone does. If you do, then please let me know, because once again, I want to meet the guy, because I think he's a phenomenal guy, right? I think he's interesting, right? I've seen a little bit in WWE, right? But once again, I've never seen him. And when I say I've seen him, I'm like, I've tuned in, but I've never actually seen the man, you know? It's always just some floating piece of clothing, floating jean shorts, floating wristbands, floating caps. But I've never actually seen the guy. It's like translucent from The Boys. I haven't seen the guy, you know what I'm saying? Difference is, translucent can decide when he wants to be invisible, but John Cena is always invisible. So it's a little it's kind of problematic, because I want to see the guy, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that was Peacemaker, and I'm out of here.